Oh hey, the Infinite Store updated, and oh dear god, these prices are ridiculous. $10 for a bundle. God, that is ridiculous compared to other games.
Well, what's the price for other games?
Oh, well, you see, that's, the prices and games and, I actually have no idea. I don't play other games. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. So I'm probably gonna get like a million messages telling me how I'm a corporate shill and that I'm a whale and that I spend so much money on skins, in which I don't. I use Bing points for cosmetics. I'm cheap as fuck. There's a lot of contention around Infinite Store, and some of it is good reason considering FOMO and some of the offerings, they're kinda But one of the biggest complaints was the store's pricing, and it was so controversial that it led to 343 slashing the prices for a bunch of their bundles and a bunch of their individual priced items. Bundles used to cost around 2,000 to 2,400 credits, and they're now around the 1,000 to 1,500 range. Keep in mind, I don't really buy that many microtransactions. My only experience buying skins is in CSGO, where a lot of them you can get for like 5-10 cents for like a decent looking skin. So from my perspective, the prices are very expensive for offering not too much, and I believe that's the perspective a lot of Halo fans have. And I would still believe that if I haven't actually started playing other free-to-play games that some of my friends have been playing, specifically Fortnite, because they added Goku, and I actually wanted to buy Goku, so I went in to buy Goku and found that Goku is actually $20. And that started a domino effect, where I looked at other games' stores and realized that Infinite's prices are actually cheaper and more competitive than other games. It's really interesting to see how a lot of people, including content creators, go around saying that Infinite's prices are over-bloated, extremely expensive, and yet when you just spend like 5 minutes looking at various game stores, you find that it's actually cheaper. Have we been talking out of our ass this entire time? Now, if you want something that's really overpriced, look no further than Valorant. $60 compared to $11. It's not looking so bad now, is it? Bear in mind, this is not me justifying the entirety of Infinite Store. All I'm doing is putting 5 minutes of research into realizing that what we've been saying about Infinite Store is not really true. It's a bit of misinformation that's been piling on for months upon months on end. Like, let's use this and last week's offerings and compare that to other games. Both of these bundles cost around the same 1,100 to 1,200. And with it, they come with a variety of different armor pieces, coatings for your armor and for your weapons, and emblems. I'll compare a Infinite bundle to a Fortnite bundle, which is around double the cost, or to a Rainbow Six Siege bundle, which is also double the cost for less of the items, or to an Apex Legends bundle, which is double the cost for less than double the content. Same with Warzone, Warface, Warframe. I'm actually thinking that maybe the original prices were actually based on what the current market was appropriately pricing their stuff at. They were just looking at the average price that all the other free-to-play games were offering, and they just put that out there. But then the Halo community claimed that they're way more expensive than their free-to-play games, when they were just pricing them the same as other free-to-play games. You get where you get why I'm a little confused here. Now, this isn't me justifying the Infinite Store. There are some aspects of it that I really don't like how it's implemented. There's not a lot of variety of things. It's not to its fullest potential, and its practice in FOMO and how a lot of the content is behind a paywall. Now, compare that to Destiny 2, which for the same price has less than what Infinite offers. It still has a marginally larger selection of free items and a free currency you can earn just by playing the game and doing challenges. And some of the offerings they do have are actually kind of nice. I do grind the game to get that weekly offering that I think looks very cool. Like this little emote right here. Well, I'm gonna fucking get this little guy. Now, there is one caveat to these increased prices, in that the more you spend, the higher quality of the cosmetics you will receive. Using Fortnite again as an example, a lot of their cosmetic bundles come with a lot of things included, but also a lot of things on top of their cosmetics, such as a cosmetic may have different styles that you can put on. Some of them are very stylized, and some come with unique animations. If I was someone who grew up on free-to-play games, I would be convinced that Fortnite had the most bang for the buck, but also the more higher quality, the more unique looking cosmetics. And for the case for Infinite, there's not really many things that I would actually buy outright. There's only been one, and that was the cat ears. That's the only cosmetic that I've actually kept on my Spartan, which is an actual criticism of Infinite Store. The prices are cheaper, but you don't really get that many unique things or anything that's worth buying, I would say. And while Valorant's prices can be really egregious, the only thing I can say is that you're spending a lot more money, and sometimes you're actually getting something that looks really good looking. And because I'm extremely cheap, I actually had to have a friend show me some of the skins he purchased from Valorant that, while very expensive, I can see the justification with how much detail and how extra they put into it.
You can see, like, there's, like, the bit on the back that, like, rotates when you shoot it. If he doesn't die, yep, right there. You, like, float the magazine back into the gun. Some skins will have, like, unique pull-out animation, like how the flares on top of this one, like, fold out and lights up when you pull it out. And then some also have special reloads animations. It has a special reload, where you load it in from the top, same with my classic. These are from the same collection. And then some skins even have different variants. The Vandal skin I had just a second ago used to look and have this coloration, and used to change colors as you look around. This is the only collection of skins that actually has a voiceover. They hired a voice actor and voice actress if you get the special variant, which you have to unlock with more Radianite points, and it gives voiceovers, and the gun folds up when you inspect, pull it out, and reload. I have to get Radianite points to first get the VFX, then the other set of VFX, giving it different pull-out sounds and different reloads, and then I have to get the finisher, which with the Gaia's Wrath set creates this tree. And that tree changes depending on which variant of the gun I get. To get Radianite points, you either have to get them in the Battle Pass on free tiers, or on tiers that are only able to be get once you purchase the Battle Pass itself, or of course you can directly purchase the Radianite points.
This entire deep dive has been interesting. Well, you know what? It's not really a deep dive. All I did was spend 10 minutes looking at store pages. I did 10, maybe 15 minutes of research into this that anyone could have done. Anyone could have done to fact check themselves. But no, apparently I'm the first person to actually see that Infinite's prices are actually cheaper than other free-to-play games. Like, it costs 50% less for a bundle, and in some cases you get more within that bundle than other games. What this has led to me to conclude is that the main issue with Infinite's store isn't its pricing. It's actually better than other games. What it is what it includes within these bundles. The items it includes aren't really that interesting, and they're locked to a core system that limits you on your purchases. I'm not really gonna buy stuff from the store if I can't really mix and match with other items I've bought from the store. It doesn't have that wide of a selection compared to other stores, and doesn't even allow you to purchase some popular legacy content that other stores do. It doesn't help that nearly 70% of all the in-game cosmetics are bound to the store or behind some kind of paywall. They need to have more offerings in the store. They need to include a more variety of items, and maybe not sell me 3 or 5 different shades of red and orange. I mean, you have this coding system. You can use it to make very elaborate and unique looking cosmetics, but you don't. You just bundle in a different shade of the same color. This is why, while at a higher price, people are more willing to pay for cosmetics in Fortnite, because at least they look better or have some unique aspect about them. That's where 343 needs to be competitive at. What they offer are very cheap, but very uninteresting and limiting cosmetics. That's the true problem behind Infinite Store, not its prices.